What is up, everyone? It is Game Master here, and before we get started on this video, I just want to first of all apologize for the bad camera and everything. My actual camera, the batteries unfortunately died, and I don't have my battery charger here, so I cannot charge the battery, so I'm using my Samsung Galaxy S6. And also, I apologize if you guys see this blue stuff on the screen. That's because my front-facing camera on my phone is messed up because I've dropped this phone on the front of it a few times and it's just finally chipped away at the camera. So anyway, I apologize for that, but let's just get started into this video. I'm gonna try and make it sort of informative, but not hopefully too long. I don't want to sugarcoat anything for you guys, but I also don't want to sit here and explain my entire life story to you guys. So anyway, I'm just gonna get started by saying that I apologize. It has been over 2 months since I have uploaded a video, and I genuinely apologize for not uploading videos for so long. There's so many things going on in my life right now, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to explain myself, why I haven't uploaded a video in over 2 months, and just put it out there so you guys know what's going on, and so you guys know that I haven't fallen off the face of the earth or anything. I'm still here, don't worry. So anyway, first of all, I want to say is that things in my life have been up and down constantly. It's been, to be honest, like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and to be honest, it's been kind of a struggle for me lately. And here's why. First of all, not too long ago, I want to say about a month and a half, or maybe close to 2 months ago, I actually lost my job, and I have been jobless ever since then. And the reason for that is I have been extremely busy lately. I have actually looked into some jobs, so hopefully that goes well. But here's the reason. So basically, shortly after I quit my job, or I didn't really quit my job, I lost my job. There was financial difficulties at the job, and I'm not going to explain that to you. I'm just going to say that, unfortunately, I had to be let go from the job. So anyway, shortly after that, my grandfather, who has been struggling with cancer for, I think, about 4 years, he actually got in really bad shape. As of the last couple of months, he unfortunately just could not breathe or anything. He basically, by the end, had cancer in every single part of his body, and there's nothing he could do about it. For 3 years, my grandfather struggled, and he fought it, and he was a very strong man. And the thing about my grandfather was that he went to chemo every 2 weeks, I believe it was. And, you know, although he was not feeling good at all after those chemo treatments, and anytime one of the family members asked him, "How are you doing? Are you feeling okay?" he'd say, "Oh, I'm feeling just fine." He never once skipped a chemo treatment. Let me take that back. He did skip one once, and that was because the weather here in Iowa was very bad. That was last winter. There was a huge snowstorm, and so unfortunately he didn't make it there. But that was the only chemo treatment in 3 or 4 years, whatever it was. Again, I apologize. I should actually know that, but that's the first time since he was diagnosed with cancer that he skipped a treatment, and that was because of the weather. So he was fighting with his cancer for 3 or 4 years, and unfortunately, as of 3 weeks ago, or a little over 3 weeks ago or under, I'm not sure exactly, I didn't look at the calendar, on July 20th, he unfortunately lost his battle with cancer, and he passed away. Very peacefully, but unfortunately he did. And it's been such a rough road for my family, myself, my cousins, my sisters, my uncle, my father, my grandmother. It's been extremely rough for us for these past 3 weeks. We're just finally kind of getting settled in, and it's hard to know that a loved one has gone, and you never really get over it. You just gotta kind of push it to the side and maybe not forget about it, but you know, we love him dearly, but we have to go on with our lives, and that's just the way it works. So yeah, unfortunately on July 20th my grandfather did pass away from his 3-year battle with cancer. But he passed away very peacefully. We were in the room. I'm not going to explain it all. It's too long, but we were in the room when he passed away. We were kind of all day in the room. We were kind of, you know, gathered around his bed and talking to him and all this kind of stuff, and he was completely aware. He could hear what we were saying and everything. And so I think it was pretty much about 4:30 in the afternoon or so when it happened. But anyway, we just had the whole family, well, not the whole family because our family is extremely large, but a lot of us, I think about 10 of us, were in the room, and then we decided everything was calmed down a little bit, and we all decided to just kick back and relax and kind of do our own thing. Oh, hey, there's Romeo. It's my aunt and uncle's dog. But we kind of decided to kick back and do our own thing, you know. He was resting, and the nurse came in to check his vitals, and she kind of stopped for a minute, and she looked at us, and so we all stood up, and that's when she said, "Let me go get my stethoscope," and she went and checked, and unfortunately he had passed away, and he did it exactly the way he wanted. What you have to understand about my grandfather's, he was a very, very stubborn man. He did not like people to know that he was sick or in pain or anything like that, and he waited until we weren't paying attention and we were all doing his own thing, and he just kind of went to sleep. That was it. That's all there was to it, and it was very, very upsetting, and it was a very, very rough day. The rest of the day and these last couple of weeks have been very rough. My grandmother, God bless her, is just kind of starting to get settled into the fact. He was cremated. He had a wonderful veteran ceremony. He was a Vietnam veteran. He had a wonderful wonderful veteran ceremony, and then a beautiful funeral afterwards. And we celebrated him the way he needed to be celebrated. My cousin, who is in the Navy, she's actually living in Florida. She's not deployed. She just came back from deployment like 6 months ago or something like that, but she's getting ready to go off again. I'm not even going to explain. But anyway, her and her husband live in Florida, and she's currently in the military on her last year, and her husband just retired, or not really retired, but he honorably discharged from the Navy a few months ago. She's in the Navy as well, and so they came up here, and they both participated in the veteran ceremony. And my cousin, who I love very much, she's an amazing girl, very successful girl, and I'm very proud of her. She presented the flag to my grandmother at the ceremony, and my grandma was not expecting that. In fact, I didn't even know about it. There's only a couple people that knew about it. At the last minute, the National Guard people talked to her and said, "Hey, why don't you present the flag?" and all kind of stuff like that. So that was very surprising my grandma, very emotional. And yeah, so we've just been dealing with that the last few weeks, and basically my mind has not been very, very I don't even know how to say it, guys. My mind has not really been into it lately. So and the cat's making a lot of noises. So yeah, we're dealing with that, and on top of that, I've had some issues at my home that I'm not going to get into, and so I've been staying at my aunt and uncle's ever since my grandpa passed away, and there's just been a lot of things going on in my life that are not, I don't want to say it's terrible, but it's a very rocky road. And again, I don't want to sit here and tell my entire life story to you guys. This video is just basically to let you guys know what's going on, and I just want to apologize to everyone, all my subscribers, viewers, fans, everyone, and as of right now, I think I have 680 subscribers, and when that last video went up a couple of months ago, I had like 670 or 60, maybe even 50, excuse me, I don't even remember. That's where my mind is. But even through these months that I have not uploaded a video, the subscriber count has went up, and I'm now at 680 subs. And I appreciate it so much, guys. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And I thank you for the support, and even though I've been on this long hiatus, again, I thank you guys so much. This video is already getting too long, so I'm going to wrap it up here. But there's just been things going on in my life, very bumpy road, and like I just explained, my grandfather passing, and me losing my job and trying to search for another one, and just problems at home that I'm not going to bore you guys with. But I haven't been able to make any videos or anything like that, any gaming videos. If you guys want to see vlogs and stuff until I get back to the gaming videos, please let me know in the comments down below. And I do like to read all the comments. That is, as long as Google Plus actually catches all the comments. Sometimes it doesn't, and it's really irritating. I hate Google Plus like crazy. But I do try to read all the comments possible, and if I don't respond, I apologize. Usually I'll read them while I'm waiting for something or doing something, and then I forget to respond to them. So I apologize for that. But anyway, I think this is the end of the video. We're already almost at 12 minutes here, so I apologize for going on about stuff in my life. But I just needed to let you guys know what's going on, and solely, and I do really, really deeply apologize for not giving you guys any new content. I really, really want to, but I've just been so busy in my life, so much going on, and I just haven't really had a good time to do it. So again, I apologize to everyone who's expecting content from me. Hopefully I can get back to the gameplay soon, and if you guys want to see vlogs or something until then, like I said, leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to make some vlogs and stuff like that. So that's what's been going on. That's why I've been gone for so long, and I hope you guys really understand the circumstances, and I really am trying hard to get back on my feet and get back to making videos. It's rough, but I'm getting there, and hopefully you guys can see more gameplay soon. So I think that is it for me, guys. I thank you so much for watching. Again, I thank each and every one of my fans, all 680 of you, and even those of you who don't subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the videos, and hopefully we can get the ball rolling again soon. So yeah, that is it, guys. This video has been way too long, but that is what's been going on in my life, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was very informative. Everyone have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys again soon. So thanks a lot. This has been Game Master, and I am out of here. Peace.